Hello fellow webmasters, and thank you for being a member of Pinterest Backlinks, the #1 rated repin service on the internet. Okay, so now you are logged into your dashboard, and this will say My Dashboard. Now we ask that you full screen this video and watch in high definition so you can better see what's going on. So right off the bat, you'll see current server time. This is an Army time, so it resets at 2400 hours. So each day, so if you notice that you only have a couple for the day, make sure you check your server time to make sure it matches up, because if it's early in the day, that makes sense. Excuse me. Okay, your current membership level is, and for this test account, it's Enterprise. You are authorized 100 repins per day. Your settings below allow you to receive 15 out of 100. It will say 0 out of 100 when you first log in, but I tried to mess around with one and created it so we were at 15 out of 100. Okay, so if you are a member of TwitterBacklinks.com, you will immediately recognize this format. In fact, Pinterest is pretty much a visual Twitter. You can either have us create the original pin and then repin it, or the recommended version is that you create the pin on your own account and then we will repin it for you. But of course, there's some extra options that Pinterest has, such as the ability to like and comment on items. And in fact, if you look at the top right corner here, we have cost per action. So pin and repin is just 1 credit. To comment on one of your pins or repins is 2 credits, and to like one of your pins is a half credit. Basically, a like is saying, oh, I like this content, but I'm not going to redistribute it, aka repin it, to my followers. And pinning and repinning is pretty straightforward. If we create it, we create the pin and then we repin it. Or if you submit a pin, we will repin it, and each one is 1 credit. And comments, they're an added feature on Pinterest. We highly recommend that you do this as well. It's a great social signal and shows that your pins are very active. So everything in moderation. So of course, pins and repins are the focus of the system. You want to make sure that you get a couple likes and a couple comments as well. So let's go ahead and we'll try one together. So pin a new URL. This is if you don't have a Pinterest account, or for some reason you don't want to pin it on your own account. So we will create it. So all you have to do is enter the direct URL. So let's go ahead, HTTP, and we'll do one for backlinksvault.com. And then you can select a board. Pinterest has default boards, favorite places for the home, products I love, my style, and books worth reading. Now these are basically categories, so if none of these fit, you can create your own board name. I mean, you could make it fit, but why force it? So let's enter a board name. SEO Gurus. Okay. We'll enter a description. Backlinks Vault has really helped me better understand SEO and some great services. Okay, we're going to now go ahead and assign the amount of repins we want. So let's say we want 7 a day for that particular pin. We're going to pin it, create the pin, and then we'll repin it. And then also you'll see the option to choose image. Now, don't get caught up in this. If this does not work, or our system cannot find an image to pull from, the system will still grab an image, a relevant image based on the URL you entered. See how it's found images from the site, so you don't have to click on anything. Once you find the one you want, you just leave it there. And then also there's more options below. Click here for more options. So you're going to want to click Show Hide, and then below that you'll see you can add Pinterest likes, and you can also add Pinterest comments. So let's say we want to have 1 like a day to this, and also we're going to want to have some comments. So one comment may be SEO is dead, exclamation point. Of course it isn't, just whatever you want to do with a comment. This site has really helped my internet marketing career, and me love the panda and penguin bears. I just made a penguin bear. I don't know if that exists out in the wild. What do you think? Okay, so now we're going to add 3 comments to that, since we added 3. And to add it, each time you click on the green plus button, So each comment is just, once it's used, it's out of the system, so no worries in having to necessarily delete it once it's gone. We do this because we don't want the same comments appearing over and over again on your pin. That wouldn't make any sense at all. So once it's used up, it's gone. And then we'll go ahead and click add. Everything looks good. We'll scroll down and we'll see that this is pending approval. And the one I did earlier I deleted, but the system will not delete it until midnight because in case you assigned pins and repins to it, our system will still do it and then delete it for the next day to start fresh, in case you want to do multiple, if you have multiple changes you need to make. But many of our members simply leave their pins and repins in for days, weeks, and months at a time, which is absolutely fine because the system is on autopilot. Okay, so that's how you pin a completely new URL. Even if that URL has been pinned on Pinterest, you can do it a million times over. So we could have entered facebook.com, for example, and it would have worked just as well. Okay, but let's assume that we have a brand new uphold, we're trying to build it out, which you should, and you also want to track your repins, which we highly recommend you do. So you're going to want to create this from your own account. So now we're going to go ahead and select direct pin URL, because we have an account on Pinterest and we created the pin. So let's say we created one, and these are just all examples of Kim Kardashian pins. So we're going to go ahead, and after you create it, you just click on the image of the pin you created, and you're going to go ahead and get the URL up here, pinterest.com/pin, and then a whole bunch of number sequences. Okay, then we're going to go back to our dashboard, and we're going to simply paste it in there. So that's direct pin URL. And now, even though it's a repin, we can put it in our own category in our own board. So if we don't want it to fit anywhere here, maybe we could put it in my style, or you can create a new board. But for now, we'll put it in my style and just say, wow, Kim Kardashian is simply stunning in black. And then we're going to set how many repins we want. So we want 5. Then we're going to go ahead, and we do not have to choose image since the image was already chosen because it's already pinned. We're going to go ahead and click show hide for more options. Now we're going to be able to do the exact same things that we did earlier. You can add likes and you can add comments to these repins. Let's say we want 1 like as well a day, and let's say that we want to add just 1 comment. She sure is, I almost said natural beauty, but that's kind of funny. She sure is, because we know she's not natural, she sure is beautiful. Alright, we'll add 1 comment. Alright, so now this looks good. Direct pin, here's the URL, have it in my style, added the description, added the number of repins, added the likes, and added a unique comment. Good to go. We're going to click add. Going to ignore the Skype. Okay, so now you can see that this is pending approval, which means an administrator, like I said earlier, is going to check on it, make sure that you did everything correctly. Now, the biggest things of why you would get declined, if you mixed up the pin in a URL and direct pin URL. Remember, if it's a pin in a URL, it's just the website URL. But if you already have a Pinterest account and you created the pin, you're going to want to select direct pin URL. Also, make sure that you submit it in the correct category. If you select a person and you put it in, favorite places and spaces, that wouldn't really make a lot of sense. So we're probably going to decline that. So we ask that you choose a category or board that makes sense, and if it doesn't exist, you just create a new board name. Enter a relevant description, select how many repins you want. Don't forget to do that step. Don't worry about the choose image feature if you're direct pinning. Even if you're pinning a new URL, it's not really necessary. And then also be sure to add likes and comments for more features, and you'll be good to go. Now, we don't allow adult or gambling on the network. So we like to keep it family friendly. So whether it's a pin or a direct pin URL, ultimately it's up to our administrators' discretion. But we're keeping the network clean. It's a very large network, and a lot of people are getting a lot of benefit out of this service. And we just want to thank you very much for being members. And if you have any questions at all, please feel free to contact us. Submit a ticket, email, whatever you have to do to get a hold of us. We'll take care of your needs. And also, we do work with some very large SEO companies, some of the largest in the world, in fact. So if you're looking for a large plan, chances are we can accommodate your needs. So just contact us about a large plan, and we'll be sure to help you become a power user on Pinterest, because it is such a fast-growing social network, and it's been around for a couple months now, and it's still growing. So. Happy pinning, fellow webmasters. I hope this tutorial really helps you better understand how to use this system, although it's pretty straightforward to use. Again, I want to thank you very much for being a member, and have a great day, guys. Take care.